Wake up, Israel News with Chris Judah. And the polar vortex is here. The polar vortex, but it's here, man. Came 4 or 5 years ago, and it froze the whole Midwest. And then when it thawed up, like it was some rain, it was like snow on top of snow. That polar vortex, and then it melted like a month later, and then it flooded all over New Hampshire and stuff like that. I don't know if it's going to do the same thing this year. I don't, maybe not, but they're going through the same cold spurt as they did 4 or 5 years ago, which was pretty dangerous, man. And I'm going to read this national wind chill record set in New Hampshire as cold weather begins to ease up across the Northeast. All right. We're going to this video right here. Look, commercial.
The George brothers did not start the opioid crisis, but they poured gasoline on the fire.
People were dying because of that.
I'll let them go through the motions with their commercial, and then we're going to go with the video. Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Air is blanketing the entire northeastern part of the country tonight. Temperatures plunging to dangerous levels, forcing many schools to even close today. Emergency plans are activated in many cities, especially to encourage homeless people to move into shelters. It is so bitter cold. A new national record for the lowest wind chill temperature has likely been recorded at Mount Washington in New Hampshire. Get this, negative 108 degrees Fahrenheit, just about 3 hours ago, negative 108. The Arctic cold front moved into Oswego, New York overnight, packing for.
When it was cold here about like 5 weeks ago, and everybody pipes busting, not everybody, but a lot of people pipes busting in Georgia. My pipe busted. It was like negative 2 degrees. And I remember opening the front door up, and I told my mom, I said, "Mom, that shit ain't even livable." And it was 2 degrees below. It was like 2 degrees negative. The wind chill for like negative 2 degrees below zero. I said, "Mom, it don't even feel like it's livable." Because when I opened the door, the wind just hit me, right? And I said, I feel sorry for who have to be out there in that weather, but 108 degrees, good. That's unheard of, man. I know it get like that in certain areas of the world, man, on the Antarctica or the South Pole, North Pole, those places, man. But damn, 108 degrees below zero is something else, man.
Ferocious winds and snow squalls and triggering thunder snow. Take a look at this photo posted by the National Weather Service. The Arctic blast causing what's called a steam devil to form this afternoon over Lake Champlain in Vermont. The agency says it's also known as a cold air funnel, which forms when Arctic air passes over a warm body of water. Now, all of New England is under a winter chill alert. Reporter Adriana Sanchez of our affiliate WMTW in Portland, Maine, demonstrating just how dangerous the conditions really are.
My scarf, my hair, the winds here in Maine, at least in southern Maine, are really intense. And we did do a science experiment this morning. Let me show you. We wet a pair of sweatpants that we found, and it took less than half an hour for them to get frozen like this, really showing that if you get a piece of clothing wet, your gloves, your hat, pants, a shirt wet, you need to go inside and change immediately. It could be really dangerous for you. You might get frostbite.
Well, from frozen clothes in Maine to frozen pasta in Vermont.
In the winter, there's nothing like hot buttered pasta. It's 5 below Fahrenheit and 20 below Celsius. I mean, it doesn't really get a lot colder than that. Not in Vermont anyway.
Pasta outdoors in the winter? Well, look, there is good news for everyone. The Arctic blast is moving out of the region beginning on Sunday.
Okay.
What's it like to hear from the people actually living the headlines?
Amazing, 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 man. Amazing. Hold on 1 second. private chat. All right. Another video I want to share with you guys is this video right here. Okay.
Showing up on the first page of Google might not be the best for everyone.
Now to the dangerously frigid temperatures threatening what's described by the National Weather Service as a once-in-a-generation cold. From the Midwest to New England, some cities could break records with wind chills of 50 or even 60 degrees below zero. We get more now from CBS's Nancy Chen.
The brutal cold came in with a fury. In Oswego, New York, frigid temperatures and howling winds blew in overnight, creating hazardous conditions. But it's New England that will feel the brunt of a polar vortex, bringing double-digit wind chills. In Boston, where the city has already declared a cold weather emergency, the deep freeze has forced school closures. At a city park, hats and gloves were left for anyone who needed them.
If someone's outside for a long period of time, definitely dangerous.
Across the city, dozens of warming centers have opened in preparation for temperatures that feel as cold as 33 below zero. But the misery will be shared. Wind chills could plunge to 15 below in New York City, 40 below in Burlington, Vermont, and 60 below in northern Maine by Saturday morning. Still, those temperatures are balmy in comparison to the top of New Hampshire's Mount Washington, the highest peak in the Northeast. Tonight, fierce wind chills could drop as low as 107 degrees in Washington by Saturday morning. Still, those temperatures are balmy in comparison to the top of New Hampshire's Mount Washington, the highest peak in the Northeast. Tonight, fierce wind chills could drop as low as 107 degrees below zero, with hurricane-force wind gusts up to 140 miles per hour. In the South, states are beginning to thaw. This week's massive ice storm led to at least 11 deaths, dangerous road conditions, and downed power lines. In Texas, over 200,000 customers are still without power.
Our focus remains on getting power back on, clearing debris from roads, and helping everyone in our city return to normal.
Just about every corner of New England will be below zero at some point, with records expected to be smashed, including one set nearly 140 years ago, Nora.
That is really cold. Nancy Chen, thank you for being there.
All right, people. I'm not sharing that again. Let me see. I'm sharing. I'll stop. Okay, cool. I just want to share that right quick. A little video. Stay warm out there. Don't go outside if you're up in the New England states if you don't have to, or the Midwest. You know what I mean? So, all right. Thanks. Bye.